Greetings and welcome, fellow Shadow Leaders, to another episode of Let's Play Shadow Empire. Yeah, still not entirely sure how to solve the bottleneck issue. I mean, by all accounts, I should have everything coming through here just fine, and for some reason it isn't. It's really weird. Can my Starfires at least make a strike? No, not on anything I want to hit. And how about my... Oh, the planes are starting to look alike. The Flamingo. Can I hit something? I mean, we've got a stack over here of something.
Off the way! Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we probably need some more ammunition now. Let's make some more. Yeah, that probably will do. The amount of metal we are spending is quite concerning. Right. The heavy grenadiers, yeah, that's what I'm bringing along. Right, replacement troops. We need... not race formation. Right, so motorized transports are fine, light armors, fine. Do we need more? Yeah, we need 5 more. And let's get those RPGs now. Get a few more RPGs. And that's enough. Just lost a couple of buggies. And some mech quads. Right, that's probably as low as I can push this. Not any cards I really want to play. Don't have enough points to do. I could scrap some cards, I guess. Not much need to play, let's put it that way. Yeah, you've got everything you need except for people. And let's push some workers into you.
Yes, sir.
Right, you just finished everything, so you just need to fill up with workers, which will happen over time, hopefully. Let's move forward. And can I do anything fun over here? That probably will not go well for me. I mean, your biggest problem is that you are hungry, but you do get most of your supplies.
Operation successful.
Stop sending these monk battalions up to face me. That's just infuriating.
the tanks! Operation successful.
Let's close up this gap. And let's make sure nothing here gets pushed.
Good job. Weapons free. Good job. Weapons free. Good job. Go! Require support.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough to stop me. But for now, I'll keep them to a mostly defensive stance over here until I can get my network sorted out. I think that's about as good as I can do at the moment. Let's also get rid of this weird construction. I do hope we can get some logistical connections soon. Alright, see you next turn. Right, round 136. Went overall in my favor. Wealthy friends. Alright, we can finally make the Jetpack Infantry. Gauss arms, charged Gauss arms, of course. Now, let's see how much my decision affected my overall income. It still went down, but hopefully it won't make things too much worse. Right, let's have a look at all the construction. So some of it finished. Still are building a soil demetallization facility 2 over here, which of course took a bit of a hit because I lowered the wages, so less people were willing to work. And probably a similar thing over here. Could have been worse. At least it's going back up, so we can manage. But yeah, it did slow down my overall building up of stuff. That's gonna take forever to get any of this down. At least you are only hampered by the metal you need. And we are close to finishing that. Probably won't need to upgrade this anytime soon. Marketing is stable again. I mean, I'm guessing they are getting some of what I need. Let's give them 5,000 colonists as workers. That should give them enough to get everything operating efficiently. And yeah, there's a little bottleneck here apparently. Yeah, a very major one. Let's make sure that I have not missed any points. You can probably come back to the green zone. We're not gonna be conquering this area after all. And I'm gonna guess we probably still don't have a connection. Nope. Because of the big bottleneck. Alright, well this will soon be solved, I think. And after that we need to wait for a bit until this is filled back in. Yeah, I almost kind of want to bypass this. But that won't solve anything. And no need to change this though. We may as well get the liquid armor out of the way. I want the jetpack infantry, so let's search that. You're gonna go with the laser rifles, and unfortunately you cannot give them powered armor. So no assault marines for us, unfortunately. Heavy combat armor will have to do. Let's get them motorized.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
strike them down, of course. Strike them down. And we'll strike them down. Nassau domain, I don't really care.
Order acknowledged.
Because it won't matter anyway, since we are still at war. Right, at least you got what you needed. So you're out of the blue-ish. Always, no, it is enough. Right, so we can hit something. Good.
Bombs away!
And I think we wiped out almost half the tanks there. And there's some there is some shredders in here, so let's use 2.
Bombs away! Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I kind of want to see how much did we manage to push to our units. Right, so we didn't get any replacements out. That is unfortunate, but oh well, as long as the troops are at HQ, they will gain some experience from the other troops in here, as well as from the barracks. It looks like most of the units got what they... No, not all of them. But a lot of the units did get what they need, so at least supplies were more or less sent in the right direction. Let's make sure you don't get away from me. And let's keep this road open. Right, we're probably pushing the line a little bit at this point. And your loyalty is high enough. Let's integrate you.
Yes.
I don't think you're giving me anything particular. There's no tradition here that's big in my favor. If they had fertility, I might consider leaving them as they are, but They do not have that. Right, these are all machine gun infantry. Each infantry can keep on marching.
Mission completed. Send in the cavalry. Mission completed.
I mean, the fact that some are still trying to fight is kind of amusing.
Let's go. Operation successful.
There's clearly no point anymore for them to even try. And yet they cannot stop.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Mission completed.
Right. How's the bottleneck situation here? Right. It's better. Not great still. You probably still need supplies, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, I kinda wish I could get my metals over from the second SHQ. Which is partially what my plan was the entire way, but... yeah, well then... suddenly I couldn't get my supplies across anymore. Alright, there is probably no point in sending any stuff this way. Alright then. Can I hit anything?
Going in. Operation successful. Bring in the tanks. Operation successful.
I mean, despite the losses, this is going fantastically well. There's not much point for that. Keep on going. And once most of my troops are supplied, the replacements probably will start trickling in. You probably are running out of supplies here because you're effectively cut off. I'm not expecting much movement over here. Keep pumping in workers. Alright, let's set that to low workers for now. The the other infrastructure that I really need to have operational. Let's do an efficiency drive.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Kind of wish that worked better, but you really need to be in the right profile, I think, for that to work. And the efficiency drive is part of the enforcement branch, which I am not currently pushing. So I'm gonna get a commerce bonus. Good. I don't have any other points that I really want to use. I kind of wish I still found artifacts and all that. And there's also a real noticeable slowdown on the when I open the zone tab in the stratagems. I'm guessing I'm hitting the limit of the amount of zones it has to calculate the effects for, which I'm guessing what it's doing. Could I get some happiness somewhere? That's population happiness though. Alright, which zone has the most unrest? Which thing do I need to... The urgent issues... I fear, high danger... Not really unrest, is it? Yeah. Right, do I have any spy stratagems that I can send over here so I know... I can't click it. Can I just do this manually then? No. Ozonian territory. You cannot send a message to an AI. It will not understand. Now, there's probably no hex perk in this zone, so I can't contact it, so I have no idea what's over there. I'm a little miffed that I'm hearing the marching footsteps rather than the driving footsteps, or footsteps, noises that indicate that you're actually moving somewhere.
Bring in the tanks. Mission completed. Going in. Operation successful.
So there is some unrest here, but not really much of a concern. The unrest here is also almost gone. You are got some little bit of hunger, but that's likely going to be solved in a moment. I don't want to cut into the road because that'll cause other problems. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit hampered in my advance here. Let's see. It's slowly pushing up. Right, red, you come down this way.
Do it now! Mission accomplished.
enemy. There's theirs. Where's Lycus?
Let's not overextend. I mean, these troops are dying, but they still have some supplies in their inventory, most likely. And you stay put because you're very severely depleted. Other than that, there's not much else I really need to do. Or can do, really. Because I'm still not connected. Alright, let's see about that next turn. Alright, round 137. Quiet round. A lot of movement, but no attacks. So, hopefully... Ooh, the Skyman. Well, that's a novel name. Not seen that one before. And we can now develop liquid armor, which, yeah, we could use. Ooh, zoo projects. It's still a severe lack of power generation. And this is still more than a turn away. Did we bounce on something? Right, we did bounce on our ammunition. Kinda saw that coming, but and the metal is a little bit concerning. Overall, it went along, and we are producing all the high-tech parts we need. Right, this volcanic energy thing will soon be finished. Yeah, probably finished next turn. You're still a little bit sore about the change in wages. Not much I can do about that. I mean, seriously, I'm giving you all the workers you need, and you keep letting them go. I mean, the score is going up, but the education score is still lagging behind. Let's just send more population then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe that'll finally end this. Right, you are getting back on your feet again. You finished your truck station. How is the bottleneck? Alright, it's at least partially solved. Still losing money. A little bit. Reproach him for even asking.
Roger that.
No need to change any of this. And I kind of want plasma guns.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's get the plasma guns. Alright, let's have a look at our jet infantry. It's an okay design. Not gonna fuss too much about it. Could always be better, of course, but big thing about the Jetpack Infantry is that it doesn't have a modifier for being Or doesn't have a negative modifier for attack in comparison to regular infantry. Which has a negative modifier because they're infantry. Essentially, the offensive is halved, whereas the jet does not have that problem. Now, I am still not entirely sure how to deploy these in battle, but I'm kind of curious to test it out. I mean, they should be good enough if you put a large enough number of them on the field. Alright. Let's develop, actually, the Eclipser. It could do with a little bit more field testing. How about our truck? Could do with some more testing, but we're likely not going to be able to do that. Let's just upgrade the main transport. Have a single nuclear engine.
Aye, aye, sir.
And I'll do the rest of these decisions another day. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.